Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about why men need to stop simping and how we can stop. So what is a simp? What is a simp? A simp is basically a guy, just a regular guy, who seeks approval and sex from females. Seeks it, right? So these are the types of guys who pay $100 a month to subscribe to OnlyFans so they can watch girls in the shower naked playing with themselves. These are the guys that are sitting there on their phones all day, following girls on Instagram, liking their pictures, DMing them. And it's very disgusting. It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed as a man that we have a culture of men who are simps. And how do you stop it, right? Or why is this? Before I get into that, why are we simps, right? We are simps because we are slaves to our sexual appetite, our sexual desire. The sexual desire is the strongest desire known to man. So with that being said, if you do not have control of your sexual desire, then you are led astray in every area of your life and with relationships. So why is that? When you're down here, right? When you're in a porn addicted state or whatever, you're releasing frequently, you are training your brain to want to fuck everything it sees, right? So you go around, you look around, you know, you're at the store, you're at the gym, you're at work, you see a girl, you see her, she walks by or whatever, and you can't stop thinking about her. You're fantasizing about her, you're imagining about how things could be, whatever. And it's not good, right? It's not good for men to be in this state. So we have to get control of our sexual desire. And when we get control of that, we're not going to be so needy, right? Because here's the thing. What we really want is sex, right? You know, the emotional connection and you know, approval is cool. That's part of it. But really what it comes down to, we want sex. That's what it really comes down to. And when you take that out of the equation and you don't need sex, that's what happens. When you go 30, 60, 90 days on retention, semen retention, you don't need sex. You literally don't. You feel like you go around, you see a girl, and you're like, oh, whatever. She's just like every. There's plenty of girls like that, right? But the sex addicted man sees one girl and he's like, oh my god, and he's fantasizing about her, thinking about her, and all of this is just, it's nonsense, and it all stems from us being in an addicted state. Once you kill that addicted state and you surpass it and you don't need sex, you don't need women. I'm not saying you don't need women. Like, you don't need them. You're not going to need to chase them and seek approval. You know, you text her in 2 hours, she doesn't respond, and you're sending her question marks. She's turned off by that, by the way, when you do that. She's very turned off. She does not like that. Right? But I see so many guys, you know, they're on Instagram, they're commenting fire emojis and commenting heart emojis and those like kiss emojis. And I just cringe to myself because I'm like, there's nothing wrong with, like, you know, liking a girl's photo, but for the most part, a lot of dudes are just spam liking the photos. And you don't like the photo for no reason, right? A lot of guys are like, oh, I'm just liking the photo because I feel like it. No, you want her attention and you want to fuck her. That's really what it comes down to. And I'm not saying you can't show any attention, but we have a culture of dudes who are very they're so feminine. When you chase women, you're in a feminine state. Because you're not on your purpose, you're not pursuing your goals, you're not doing anything productive, right? You're sitting around, you're waking up, you're sitting around, you're jerking off, you're scrolling through Instagram, messaging girls, DMing them, Snapchatting them. And what this does is this reverses the roles. This depolarizes the dynamic, the intersexual dynamic of your, whatever, the woman you're dealing with. She's going to be the masculine one and you're going to be the feminine one. And when men are predominantly feminine, our lives suck. When our lives are predominantly masculine, our lives are better. Because we're fulfilling our duty. And part of our duty as men is to create, to work, to use our bodies. Not to sit around, wake up, go on OnlyFans, pay $100, then go to Pornhub, then go to Instagram, then message this girl, then that girl, then, whatever. Like, it's very sad, right? There's guys out there that are like this, right? And it needs to stop. When we retain our seed, it stops. We take the power back when we retain our seed. We take it back. You guys wonder why these women are so, like, masculine and they don't give you attention and whatever. Why would she want to give you attention? Let me ask you this question. I'm not talking to you specifically, whoever's watching this video. I'm just speaking for most men who are like this. Why on earth would she want to give you the time of day if you live at home, jerk off all day, watch fucking porn, scroll on Instagram, play video games, and do nothing with your life? Why? What is appealing about you that she would want to get involved with? There's nothing there. You're not in the gym. You're not creating anything. You're not working on yourself. You're not changing your mindset or your belief systems. You're not reading. You're not learning. You're not doing anything valuable or honorable. You're being a degenerate. And when we stop that, you can tell where we're at by how women dress too, right? A lot of women dress promiscuously because they know they'll get attention. When we stop giving them that, they're not going to dress like that. That most of them won't dress like that. And it's very sad because, like I said before, it's fine to talk to girls. It's fine to give them a little bit of attention. But when that's predominantly your modus operandi for life, you are putting yourself in a very bad position, a very weak position. And when you operate from that modus operandi, life just sucks because you never get fulfilled. You never get satisfied, right? You think by trying, you think by texting all day and following and liking and spamming DMs like a desperate dog that she's going to respect you and want to get with you. That is just not true. And I know our culture says, oh, just be a nice guy, just show that you care and this and that. That's wrong, because you know why? Myself and other men have done that, and where has it led us? It's led us to complete demise and unsuccessful relationships. So the real way to stop simping is primarily stop becoming, or stop releasing. We got to stop watching porn and releasing and just fantasizing about girls all the time. That's fine. They're a part of life. But when it's your primary drive and it's not put to the side and it's not controlled, it leads you down a very dark road. And that's what we have. We have a bunch of men who are sex addicted and they're dissatisfied with life. They're dissatisfied in their relationships. They don't understand what's going on. And it starts off with sex. When you control your sex, when you control your sexual domain, you have virtually control over everything. You have way better discipline in the gym. You have better discipline with your diet. You're more consistent with whatever, school, work. You just have a better sense of life. You have more confidence. You walk better. You're not socially anxious, right? Those are just some benefits, right? I'm listening, but when we live from that primary masculine frame, we're not going to simp, because simping comes from us being in a feminine state. Do you know that? Because when most men simp, they're not on their purpose. They're not in the gym, right? Or if they are, they're not taking it very seriously and they're half-assing it, right? But that's really what it comes down to. And I've been there in the past, and I'm happy to say I'm not a simp anymore. It's taken me trials and taking me trial and error, but over time, you'll get better. And don't expect to just become like a fucking alpha god right away. Like, I'm not perfect either, but we gotta improve. We gotta get better at not giving so much attention away. That's our number one resource as men, is our attention, right? And that's her number one currency, right? Is attention. So when we don't give that away, they start seeking it, right? And here, let me tell you something. This is gonna sound kind of crude, but I'm gonna say it anyway because it's the truth. When we stop giving women attention, they will and we're celibate and chaste and virtuous men, they're naturally going to want to be with us, right? But when we're unvirtuous, when we're not on our purpose, when we're sex addicted, when we smoke weed all day, play video games, we're off purpose, why the hell would they want to be with you? They're not. So we got to stop simping. We got to stop spamming women fucking likes and text messages all day. It's so despicable. I can't believe I see guys do this shit. It's really disgusting. It makes me sick. And I was there, but man, you got to learn. You got to learn, right? You can only fall so many times before, realizing, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't do what made me fail, right? I shouldn't be doing what's making me fall every damn time, right? So that's it, guys. We got to get control of our sexual energy, and that's really the main thing. That's how we stop being simps, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below, and I will get back to you. As always, I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.